All right. Let me readjust this. So we need to come up. Okay. Okie dokie, artichoke. Okie dokie. All right. All right. Oh, Chest Devil. Welcome back, brother. What's up, Chest Devil? You seem to really like my content, brother. Cool. Hey, what's up with you? Nah, I had to sleep in today. I had to rest up on some sleep. So, fresh morning? Yep, fresh morning. That's right. Yeah, pretty much. Had me a little snack. I'm gonna show you, man. I'm gonna make a smoothie. And then I put on a little bit of lotion real quick. This lotion's supposed to heal your skin, right? Supposedly. So I gotta let it dry. So while it dries, I'm gonna play some piano. Let me grab one thing. Fresh morning. Yep. Grab this. Alrighty. Would you like to see my workstation? Man, look at that. So I'll tell you guys, fresh morning. So we've got the gym bag, the business bag, my computer right here. So when I go out, I show you guys, when I go out into the world, this is what I bring. So I go out and I take my computer, my laptop, my connections, all my business stuff. So when I go out, that's my business bag. Got my headset, everything. And then this is my gym bag, right? So when I get ready to go out, see, I got the piano over here, but I got to get ready. So I go to the gym, go knock out some business, and then that's kind of how I do it. So, yeah, I'm glad everybody keeps coming in. So we literally just woke up like 5 minutes ago. I know it's terrible, but I didn't go to bed till like 4 this morning. So forgive me if I look like complete dog shit. How's everybody doing? Shout out. My name is Pesto. You're gonna have to try harder than that. I ain't no idiot, you dumb hater. I'm just joking. Love you. But you like Matt Jackson. You like one of them people that say shout out and all this stuff. You think I'm a fucking idiot, dude? I be talking to people online. I think they think I'm like retarded or something. Guys, just because I don't like the same things you do and we have different experiences, do not ever judge somebody. We all have different experiences in life. You're getting the reverse. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I hope you have a good night, Chest Devil. Oh yeah, so yeah, we're on opposite time zones. So I think Chest Devil, I think you're aren't you kind of like near India, if I'm not mistaken? I'm trying to remember if you're in India or not. By the way, guys, shout out down below which angle you like with the piano. You like this angle? Huh? Anyways. I need caffeine. Guys, yeah, near India. Shout out to all the butter chicken masala, tikka masala, and all the korma in the world. Shout out to all the korma in the world. I really like korma, personally. I cannot figure out how to do this. Do y'all like this angle when I'm right here? Does this look good? I'm trying to elevate it a bit. Need a bowl or something. Let's see here. Coffee time! Guys, I'm gonna put on a cup of coffee, but I'm gonna be into the chat. What's on your mind? What is on your mind? If you're in the room, I am Coach Chris. I am making coffee. I am an entrepreneur, a health and wellness coach, an investor, a lot of things. But why am I in this room today? I want to play music theory. So, even though the majority of my content is about health and wellness, I still enjoy playing piano. So I put that on my channel still. Can I get a shout out? Yeah. Dog lover. Shoot. Absolutely. Death. I don't know what. Raw, why are you say death, man? Death? What's up, dude? Can I get a shout out? Absolutely. Yeah, dude. Shout out to the dog, dude. Dog lover. Dog lover. Shout out to you, man. Oh, death is on your mind? Raw. Hey. So I got a question for you. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. So let me, Raw, why do you feel like death is on your mind? Hey, I'm someone, when I got out of the Navy, I suffered with suicidal thoughts, so I get you. Anybody in this chat, and I'm talking to all you truckers, if someone like him puts a statement, and these chats are meant for people to come in, I have moderators, and don't you be a fucking asshole to these people, man. If they want to talk about things, I don't care if you're subscribed to my channel. I don't care if you've given me money. I don't care. Be respectful to the people who put the information out on this, because that's why I do this. I do it for you guys. So let's talk about this. Because I'm a furry and my parent, okay. Well, here's the thing, man. In this world, remember this. You are your own person. The whole furry, gender, this stuff, we live in a crazy world. I don't give two shits about any of that. This is what I know. You live in your own world. If you're with your parents and they're taking care of you, respect their rules. Now, do what you need to do to become independent, right? And then branch off. That's how it is. In life, sometimes you're in situations where you have to ride out the storm. But the process of riding out that storm is going to develop a lot of character in you. Guys, look who it is. Now, what do you want, buddy? What do you want? First off, your parents don't hate you, because if your parents hated you, they wouldn't give you a place to live and stay. So get that bullshit out of your mind. That's the first thing. If you think your parents hate you, do they give you a place to stay? Do they give you food? You can say they hate you, but if they hated you, they wouldn't be giving you a place to stay. And if it's that bad, you move out. Make sense? If you don't like the rules, move out. If you can't move out, well, start figuring out how to solve that problem. Simple as that. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's going to be the best way, but I'm telling you, dude, you don't know what you want to do? Go join the military. That's what I did. I went and joined the Navy. Go join the Navy for about 10 years and go travel. Get some money, get some experience. You can do these things. Guys, I have the piano right over there. Lean body habits, in case anyone's here. I'm a certified master trainer in nutrition. I've lost close to 100 pounds. I used to be big and fat. Now I'm getting leaner this year. I'm gonna get down to 10% body fat. I hope you guys continue to watch my journey. But we do like to play piano, right? Oh, you're 14? Oh, that's fair. Look, I know. So you're 14. You're probably having an identity crisis. You're doing this. Look, let me just tell you this. Don't sweat the small things, Raw. Thank you. Don't sweat the small things, okay? Do not, guys, we are going to play piano, but this is just mentor time, okay? Do not sweat the small things, okay? It may seem bad, but it's not as bad as it is. Be grateful, think of the positive, and do not let your mind focus on the negative. Understand, right? Understand that in life, how you talk to yourself in your brain is kind of programming your reality. So if you're in a situation, you're like, oh, my parents hate me. This is bad, negative, da, 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 da. Everything that comes into your existence in your realm is going to be negative. So what you want to do is you want to start saying, rewiring how you think. So like instead of saying, I can't, say, I haven't yet. If it's, I'm having trouble, it's not, I can't do this, I'm having trouble. Start talking to yourself into framing the words in a different way. And it will be better. It will. It will always be better in that. So we got some rice here. We got some oats. I'm thinking about making me some of these. We got some coffee going. Shout out to this guy's mushroom coffee. So here at Lean Body Habits, one of the things I'm teaching you guys is coffee. Lion's Mane. This is a very good coffee. Lion's Mane coffee. And then if you want some good oats before you train, I love the Peak Protein Kodiak. All right. So what we are going to do, we'll put these here because we're going to cook them bagels later. Take them later. Take this. One of these has 20 grams, 300 grams, one pack. We had the rice earlier, so we eat one pack of that. I think one pack of oatmeal should suffice. One pack of oatmeal. Actually, you know what? A lot of people think I'm silly, but I make a really good smoothie, and I've been really digging my my smoothies, and I actually think I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make a smoothie real quick. So if you guys wanna watch how I make my smoothie, let me know. I'm Coach Chris, Navy veteran, entrepreneur, ISSA certified master trainer, nutritionist. I have an insurance license, all sorts of stuff, blah, 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 blah. Why are you here to my channel? Very simply, hopefully to get some entertainment, learn about health and wellness. If you're looking for a coach, get you to lose weight, get in shape. I've lost about 100 pounds, so I can help you with that. Okay, so we're gonna take some blackberry, blueberry, so frozen blueberry. Hi, King Blots. I'm about to make a smoothie, brother. So hey, what's up, brother? How are you? You wanna learn how to make a kick butt frozen smoothie that'll help you stay lean, stay good? Frozen blueberries, frozen raspberries, or blackberries, right? We're gonna take frozen bananas. Whoa, look at that. Then we are going to take baby spinach. Baby spinach. So we got baby spinach, frozen berries, frozen banana. At Lean Body Habits, we strive. We've lost close to 100 pounds. So I am taking coconut. Why coconut milk? Why coconut milk? Pretty simple. Pretty good milk. Coconut milk. Frozen blueberries. Blackberries. This is the key. Frozen banana. King Blocks Edits, welcome back. So, do not forget the baby spinach. Also, we're going to tag these. We've got our creatine. And you don't have to use protein. I do not think protein is really as important as a lot of people think. But I use it when I'm getting leaner. But this is not necessary. So, putting this down, a IsoPure, really good IsoPure protein, and creatine, right? The rest is food. Baby spinach, coconut milk, low fat, frozen fruit, berries, and then this is the kicker. Guys, if you are not freezing your bananas when you make smoothies, you have not realized, you have not realized that frozen bananas are the key to a wonderful smoothie. So, frozen bananas, right? I put that in there. I put a lot of spinach. High. Now you may say, why all the spinach? Well, the spinach is very interesting because I don't particularly like vegetables very much. I don't like to eat them very much. And I know that sounds weird to people, but to me, I'm not gonna just sit there and eat a lot of vegetables. I'm gonna eat meat, right? Because I like meat. So I take my veggies and I blend them into my smoothie. So I'll take the berries, and what this does is it makes you more vascular. Hi, Adler Merrill. Say hi, guys. Put anything you can in the chat. I'm paying attention. This is a safe spot. I'm making my smoothie to stay lean. So, you know, a lot of times when you're getting leaner in the foods that you choose, you'll be surprised at how your body starts to shape and change once you start putting in food that doesn't make you hold water. A lot of people are holding a lot of water because of arthritis and all this stuff. Don't be part of that, man. Start paying attention to what you put in your body. You'll feel better. And yeah. It'll also increase your testosterone levels for you guys, you know. You put good food in, you sleep better, you get some sunlight, you feel better, your sex life is better, right? You're more attractive, you don't have to take medicine. There's so many benefits to getting leaner, and if you don't feel good, you're depressed. You don't feel good, you're depressed, you feel like shit, you're always tired. Chances are your body's taking all these toxins. Did you stop drinking alcohol? Yeah, that's a Ninja blender. I mean, I don't really hardly ever drink or smoke, right? If there's a celebration, you could maybe get me to smoke a cigar if it was a celebration. And I might have a beer like once every 6 months. So I'm not really big into drinking and smoking. Not really part of my lifestyle, man. The reason being, I feel better staying more sober, right? So I changed my choices, and instead of drinking and smoking, I started taking that money and making better food and training. Then I lost like 85 pounds, and like everything just seemed to go better when I did less drinking and less smoking. She's gonna blow! Anyways, so look at it. Oh yeah. Anyways, straw. Cool. Did you fast? Okay, this is cool. So I am a ISSA master trainer and nutritionist, which means like, am I certified by the state? No, but I've taken enough certifications to be recognized by organizations to write diet plans and give recommendations. As long as you go to a registered dietitian, they can allow me to counsel you. I just don't know how my registered dietitian license because there's no need for it. I have lost close to 100 pounds, and I've been training people for like 20 years on the side. When I was in the Navy, I trained people. What are the good types of food? Hey, what's up? Thank you again, Health Journey. Miss Oh, who we got here? Miss Danny J, Better Health Attorney. Oh, I like that name, Miss Danny. Danny, you better like, comment, and subscribe in here. We family, man. Yeah. So, guys, I know the piano says, the title says piano. I am going to play piano. The piano's over there. Lean body habits. Lean. And I am going to answer your question about fasting, Johnny. Give me 1 second. Why? Lean. How to lose body fat. Okay. Body. Okay. Learning how to put stuff. Habits, positive habits. Piano is one of the habits that keeps me consistency. So that's kind of why here. Now, if you just want to watch me play piano and that's all you care about, I get that. Piano Healing Hub. I just put a post. I made a new YouTube channel yesterday. The only thing there is going to be me playing short melodies on my piano. Nothing else. No talking about health and wellness, no nutrition. I started it yesterday. If you don't care about health and wellness and you just want to pop in and listen to some of my melodies when I go live, it's on that channel. Until I get 50 subscribers though, I can't go live. All I can do is do shorts. This channel has close to 4,000 subs. We're shifting to health and wellness, keeping music going. So let's see. Did you write down your daily goals, Journey? Yeah, here's the thing. Writing down your daily goals and saying them does work. Do you have to do that? No. What you need to do though is you need to continue to focus on your goals. So if writing your goals down and saying them helps you stay focused to visualize, then absolutely. But if you are able to wake up, meditate and say to yourself, this is my goal without writing it down, that works too. The only thing that you're trying to accomplish when you're thinking or writing, Italian Ghost, do we know each other? I don't know, man. This ain't my first life, I can tell you that. We've been here, but have we been here before? No. The key to getting your goals, guys, whatever you want to put it in. Do I use a Fitbit? No. I don't use a Fitbit or an app tracker or any of that. But you got to remember, I've been training people for almost 2 decades. So I don't have to use it because I know when my body's burning fat. I know when I'm in a calorie deficit. Are you merchant Navy? I was in the Navy for a while, brother. I loved my Navy time. So getting back to the fasting. Fasting is wonderful. I do not think fasting is required to lose body fat. I think fasting is a wonderful tool for your health and longevity, cleans your system out. I fast probably 5 or 6 times a year, and I'm into health and wellness, but I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm more of a physique. I try to be lean. Like I like the old school, wide shoulders, lean. I don't want to turn into a big potato sack full of drugs and fluid and pretend that that's healthy and go around and tell everybody, oh, this is crazy, and get a drug addicted. That culture, I don't like that. Now, if someone chooses to use PEDs and they want to compete, I've got all the respect for them. It's just not really my thing. I'm into health, wellness, and longevity. Now, if your test levels are low, thank you, then go to the doctor. But what I try to teach you guys is to use food and sunlight to optimize your own testosterone and your own hormones. And you'll be surprised, like Tongkat Ali is a herb that can increase your free test by like 40%. So it's like so many young kids in the gym that I train, all they want to do is train for like 6 months, get big, and then they hop on like SARMs and stuff. And guys, don't do that, dude. I'm telling you, man. Don't be like all these Sam Suliks and all these people online. And do not just start taking PEDs, man. I mean, you'll make money and people will follow you. But I'm telling you, man, there's more than life than just putting drugs in your body and getting people to think you know what you're doing, man. Do not fall into that trap. Do not be part of that toxic culture. How can how can you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger? First off, comparison is the thief of joy. You're never going to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Why? Because it doesn't matter. You're not Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're never going to look like me. I'm never going to look like you. So the first thing is this. Comparison is the thief of joy. Don't say, how do I look like them? Say, how do I become the best version of myself? And compare yourself to your version of yourself yesterday. Don't look at these other people and be like, oh, I can't do this, I did that. That will destroy all of your mental ability to push. You look at other people for motivation and inspiration. I hate the word motivation, but you look at them for inspiration, right? These other people. Do not think that you have to do what they do, right? So, So this is frozen banana, baby spinach, blackberries, blueberries, coconut milk, and whey and creatine. No peanut butters, no fats, simply because I eat turkey sausage and rice before this. So I eat rice and meat mainly for my meals, and then I make smoothies with my fruits and veggies for dessert. And that is a killer combo. That is the Lean Body Habits killer combo. See, I don't like fruits and, I love fruit, but I don't like veggies. Good advice. So, So for my breakfast, I ate one of these, a bag of rice, which had 470 calories. My breakfast usually has about 100 to 200 grams of carbs. So I put a lot of carbs in my system when I wake up, first thing in the morning, and then I eat a good meal before and after I train. And then the rest of the time, I just kind of snack and don't eat. So I time my training and my nutrition together. That's how you get lean, guys. There's times of the day where you spike. Do you overeat on the holidays? Sometimes if I want to. Look, if I'm with family, I can overeat anytime I want to, if I want to, right? Because I never overeat at other times of the year. So I'll go 80% of the time I stick to this diet and this eating high, 80, and then 20% of the time I eat whatever I want. So 80-20 rule, 20% I can eat pizza, ice cream, all that. Now what's funny is I don't really like to eat a lot of that cheap food because as I get leaner, I eat one big pizza and salty, and the way my body looks the next day is kind of interesting depending. So, you know, it's kind of interesting when you see how food affects how you look and how you feel. But yeah, 80-20 rule, 80% of the time I eat, I wouldn't say strict, I'd say clean. I mean, guys, this is what I eat every day. I mean, look, I eat bagels, I eat rice, mushroom coffee, right? Like carbs don't make you fat, guys. I eat, you know, chicken, sausages, spinach, watermelon, beef, eggs. Like I eat a lot of stuff, right? So it's like, oh, I need to make these bad. Gosh, dang it. God, there's so much to do today. I need to roll these meat patties real quick. Well, here's something I'll show you. This is something I've been marinating for 2 days. These are my curry meatballs. So what I do with this is I'll take this meat right here, and this meat has been sitting, right? I'm gonna put that right there. This meat has been marinating. And this meat that's been marinating, it has turmeric, pepper, almond flour, all sorts of stuff mixed in. So these little meatballs I'm gonna make, I'll make a bunch of them. And I'm a big believer of eating low-fat protein with clean carbs together, lowering fat and keeping fat lower. A lower fat diet is the best way to get lean. Okay, let's read this. Do you overeat? I'm 42 years old. How do I get started in weight training? You hire me as a coach. The best thing you can do is hire me as your coach. If you actually want to hire me as a coach, go to my Instagram at the top of my page, Lean Body Habits, and message me. I'm working on getting an app and calendar to do it, but get a coach. What exercises do I recommend for fat loss? How do you get into weight training? Just do it. Educate, learn how to do it. Learn how to weight train by studying. Find a certified trainer. I tell you, if you're not an athlete, if you don't have an athletic background, if you don't know how to lift weights, if you don't understand human anatomy and kinesiology, do not just go into the weight room and copy what other people do. That's what you don't do. Don't just go in there, like, because remember, people have different heights, different lengths, everybody's different. So the concept of training is very simple. All you need to do is get better at an activity. All you have to do to change the way your body looks is to get better at an activity. For example, can you do a pull-up? Well, train yourself to do pull-ups, you know? Just start training. Like, you just start training, man. You don't know how to train? Get a trainer. You know, I spent like, my certificate cost me $5,000 a year to keep. Or $5,000 to initial and then stuff. So, if you're coming on here being like, oh, how do I train? This is what I do. Well, I don't think it's going to work for you. Get a trainer if you don't know what to do. Get a trainer, trust me. It is worth the money. Get a trainer. Get a certified NASM, ACE, or ISSA certified trainer. Don't just go find the biggest, strongest guy you know and ask him how to lift weights, okay? Don't do that. That's the dumbest thing you can do. Maybe they work, maybe they don't. Ask an elephant how to get big. Ask an eagle how to fly. Ask a cheetah how to get fast. Some people have superior genetics to building muscle than you do. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't train, but you need to understand how this stuff works. You need to understand what works for your body. Everybody's body is different. Okay? Everybody's body is different. Since everybody's body is different, all right, this is, whew, that smells good, man. It's like an onion burger. These are gonna be good. This is gonna be a curry korma burger that I'm gonna put, and I think that'll be pretty dang good. All right. Put that right there. All right. I'll take this, put this right here. That right there, got it. Just master your body weight. That's the first thing you do. Yeah, start working on your body weight. Find a trainer. Find a trainer or a coach. That's the best way to get in shape. And it's so funny because I know athletes who refuse to get a trainer. Tiger Woods has a golf coach. Michael Jordan had a basketball coach. If you think you know more and you're a better athlete than them, then fine, go do it yourself. Join 99% of people that fail in their journey in weight loss. The education's online. There's information out there, but it's going to take time. Find a coach who keeps you accountable for about 3 to 6 months. Hire a coach and let them track you and watch how they do it. And then try to do it yourself. Ronnie Coleman, the greatest Olympian of all time, he even had a bodybuilding, he even had a coach. Anyways, let's get back to the piano. The ADHD's kicking in, which is great. So let me get my mushroom coffee. I've got this over here. The cats are hungry. Look at them. They need food. All right, let's feed the cats real quick. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna say hey to Buddy and them. Home for Fat Loss, Italian Ghost, very simple. Full body workout for fat loss, just full body. Emphasizing progressive overload. Huh. There you go. Progressive overload, emphasizing that. And then make sure that you focus on resistance training. You want to do resistance training when you want to get in shape, right? It's not, hey, what you doing? What you doing, buddy? What you doing? What you doing? What you got? The best exercise, typically when you start, before you strength train, work on your posture. No, I changed. That's a great question. No, that's a great question. So, founding fathers, 1776. I shifted the focus to lean body habits. There's a reason for that. I won't get into it on this channel, but there's a reason for that. So, moving forward, lean body habits is going to be, it's still going to be teaching you guys about the businesses and entrepreneurship. We're still going to be going over these things and mentorship. Okay? Now, if you like my piano and you just come in here to listen to me play piano, if you look at my post on this channel, I put a link to, what was it called? To Piano Healing Hub. That I started yesterday, and all that's going to be, Piano Healing Hub is going to be just for shorts and music and clips. So whenever I decide to write a new melody or something, all that's going to be there. So if all you want to do is stay in touch for music, then the Piano Healing Hub in my post. But I cannot go live until I get 50 subs. And since I opened it up yesterday, first day I've only got 1 sub and like 1,000 views or whatever. So if you just come in here to listen to me play piano, because some people do, and just talk about music theory, the Piano Healing Hub is going to shift all the music, and this is slowly shifting into just health and wellness and mentorship. But remember, it's lean body habits. So we also talk about habit control. Lean body habits is about understanding food to get lean, understanding training for your body, and understand habits for your mind. Get it? Not LBGQ, LBH. By the way, somebody asked me the other day if I support LBGQ, large galactic battle toads, LGBT, large galactic battle toads. I support all my large galactic battle toads throughout the universe. Guys, listen here. Listen here. Sometimes you have to stop and smell the roses, my friend. Boom! This is a great product. This is mushroom coffee. Here it is. Good stuff. If you're drinking regular coffee, I recommend changing it to this. Now, why do I say that? So this coffee is another part of the lean body habits. They're from Texas. And essentially, when you look at the ingredients, I'm trying to find that one ingredient they had on here. I want to say it's an ACRCABIA, for Akriba or whatever, but they put lion's mane mushroom in this. Yeah. I find lion's mane mushroom. Dude, why does it... Oh, that's what's up. Shout out. Hey, shout out to Texas Fort Worth. That's what's up, dude. This is this product's from Texas, baby. Yeah, man. That's what's up, dude. Shout out. Shout out to Texas. That's what's up. You say I look like Aaron Rodgers? Back when I was big and thick and had a beard, people said that to me before. Interesting. Anyways, this product right here is pretty cool. What I have found, guys, shout out to Texas. Oh, Fort Worth. Hey, are you in the what branch? I mean, I'm assuming, are you there for are you TAD or what branch? I was Navy for about 10 years, so I always take time to say thank you for my active duty brothers and sisters. I'm glad you guys got to watch. I'm done with that shit. I enjoyed my time. I love my country. But God bless you guys for keeping us safe. I know firsthand because I serve. I'm very appreciative of my teachers, my military, my firemen, my policemen, my Air Force, Coast Guards. Just thank you guys for you. So shout out to St. Jason there for sure. That's funny, Aaron Rodgers. That's funny. For fat loss, don't use exercises for fat loss. Use exercise to build muscle. Use resistance training to build muscle, and use movement to burn calories and food. Don't go to the gym and lift weights just to burn. Like sometimes you can do circuit training for conditioning and that's okay, but most people do better with straight sets. You're very welcome. You're not military? Okay, cool, no worries. That's all right, I still love you, brother. Shout out to Texas. Okay, so yeah, guys, for any of you who are in your journey, do me a favor. I don't have my laptop up, but if I put a school community link, I'm trying to build a community, guys, that allows me to share with you guys how to get lean body habits, because training pretty much saved my life. Between changing what I did with my body and in music, when I got out of the Navy, those two things helped me basically not give up on life. So I'm making these communities to share it with you because I know there's a lot of hurting people in the world. And I think if some of these people could have a community where they had strong leaders that came together, I think that it would be better for everybody, right? And I want to teach you guys what I did to lose close to 100 pounds. I'm a certified trainer and nutrition coach, ISSA, ACFL in the Navy. I love training people. And I really hope to share the knowledge of almost 20 years of studying this stuff to share with you guys, man. And also habit control. Remember, lean body habits. Learn what to eat if you want to get lean, how to train if you want to grow your body, or be strong, and your habits is what's going to bind your existence. Oh, you work for FAA? Oh, that's what's up, man. Thank you, brother. That's cool. Do you enjoy that? I'm going to get me a coffee now, man. My mushroom coffee. And also, guys, look at my old videos. Go through my old videos and look at how big and poofy I was back when I was like 300 pounds. Some of my old videos, I was close to 300 pounds, guys, and I was a power lifter and I was strong, but I'm telling you, I feel better being leaner. You will feel better if you get leaner and you change what you put in your body. You will feel better. And another thing is, when you have less toxins in your body, you don't need as much sleep. I found that as I got leaner and started getting more fit, I still love to sleep. I sleep a lot. And if I'm in a muscle building phase, I will sleep a lot. If I'm trying to build muscle, I'm going to be sleeping. But just to get lean, you don't really have to focus on that to get lean. But again, remember, when you're trying to get lean, guys, don't just start doing a bunch of cardio. That's the worst thing you can do. Okay, please share. I need all the information I can get. Okay, well, listen. Well, Missy, here's the thing. Do me a favor. If that's something that's really important to you, give me a second. I'm going to open up my laptop and I'm going to send a link in this chat. Once I get here, I'm going to send a link in the chat. And I made a school community recently. And in that community, I'm going to be basically, I have a tool where if you were to ask a question about lean body habits or what to do and you're on a health and wellness journey, that's where I'm going to take 20 years and training close to 687 people over 9 years in the Navy. I'm going to do my absolute best to share that information on this. So this right here, I'm in the computer here. Oh no, that's the wrong link. Just give me 1 second. I got to go and come over here. I'm going to put this in the chat. Go in this community, please. And it doesn't cost you anything. It's going to be a free community where you can invite other people who want to go on a health and wellness journey, and I'm going to be overseeing it and helping you with all the details. It's the Lean Habits Lab. I just launched it, right? I am a certified professional nutrition, sports performance, CPT recognized ISSA master trainer. That took me 10 years to get. I am not the biggest. I am not the strongest. I don't care. But what I do know is if you are trying to lose weight, build muscle, I've lost 100 pounds nearly. I played basketball, baseball, football, sports, ACFL in the Navy. Let's say you're in the Navy. Say you're in the Navy. You're in the Navy, right? And you want to get out and you want to get your pension. Well, you are out of standards. So you know what? You can't get your full pension. In order to get your full pension, you have to lose body fat and be able to get taped. You get sent to me in order to put you on a FET program, and I work with you, show you how to eat and train you. You said you can't connect to the link? You should be able to. You should just be able to click it, and it goes right in there. So the link does work. So I just clicked on it on the computer, and I just clicked on it on the with Apple, Android, and everything. So that is it. It's the Lean Habits Lab. Lean body habits, that's the lab. That's where I'm going to be putting nutrition, courses. I'm going to be running, sometimes like I'm going to be running promotions where I'll have like one-on-one training, Zoom calls, classrooms, meetups. If health and wellness is your jam, that is the community. This is the YouTube. Any videos I film on here will go to that community. You decide you really want to get on this journey. It doesn't open? Interesting. Okay. Well, I appreciate the feedback. It should. Let's see. Let's try this. Give me 1 second. Let me reload and see if it works. Hey, by the way, guys, I do appreciate the feedback. So since you guys are giving me some feedback, and I appreciate it, so you're on an iPhone. You see, somebody said that the other day, and I'm trying to figure out, like, how is that possible? Because I can click on it and go, but, All right, give me a sec. So let's go here, profile, make sure we're here. So, boom, view, profile, right through here, invite, group, should be working good. Invite. So keep in mind, you do need to download the app, right? So the school app, SKOOL, you may need to download that app in order to access it. That's a potential, but this is the link. Now, yeah, it could be maybe, try that one, see if that one, that's the same link though. Anyways, you may need to download the school app, which would basically an application on your phone. And then through there, you would be able to log on your PC or phone, iPhone, Android, whatever. And inside of there, I have a hub. So I'll be able to have a dashboard and be able to see who comes in. And then I have a spot where if you actually have a question on health and nutrition, you can post it in that chat and everybody can kind of talk. I can answer questions, still not open. Yeah, hey, do me a favor, Saint. Will you do me a favor? Will you download the school app and then see if that works? And by doing that, I'll give you some value here because you're helping me out. Anybody who decides to go into that app, let me see the profile in here, right? You start engaging on there. I'll make you a modifier on the YouTube channel because all that good stuff. But the school platform is basically a community builder that I own the network. Why would I prefer you guys on school? Because I own that network. If YouTube right now, if YouTube decides, hey, they don't like lean body habits and they shut down, almost 11 years of work on the side goes down the drain. They own my network. I own the network on school, which means there's nothing I can't talk, I can't be censored, everything. It's free. In the future, there'll probably be a VIP section, right? But I've already told people, original members who helped me grow that community, look, that's your community for a no BS coach. So now, do you have any questions on health and wellness while you're doing the app? Let's think about some topics. Food. Food, like, do carbs make you fat? Protein, fats, and carb ratios, right? Protein, fats, and carbs. What ratios are best for athletes? Building, getting lean, bulking, cutting, sports performance, running, all these things. Okay. So, still not opening. You see, when I click on it on my computer, it goes straight to the link. Now, I have a school profile. So maybe because I have a profile, it goes there. But even in my phone, in the chat, when I click on my phone, it takes me there. So I'm wondering why, if you click at it, it doesn't. Now, I'm in the back office in there, and you'll know you're in there because I have a post that says Journey to Become. And I showed an example of what someone can do in 1 year with a transformation on there. So, you guys, while you're doing that, I'm gonna play a little jazz, only because in Lean Body Habits, the habits in Lean Body Habits for me is finding something in addition to the gym that you enjoy, because you don't just want to spend all your time in the gym, right? What do you want to do? You want to also do other things. Music is a great addition because music is a creative outlet. So in life, you want to do things that's like musically found. All right, let's see. Does that sound all right, guys? Again, I'm self-taught, so sometimes I'm a little insecure because I can't really play a lot of songs. I just kind of noodle on piano. But that's okay, because that's what makes me happy. And that's what I'm expressing to you guys. Find something that makes you happy in addition to lifting. So we got like, do y'all like this angle? Oh, man. What's the, oh, Miss Danny. Where are you from, Miss Danny? Dude, I don't know if I recognize you, Miss Danny, but just so you know, I just want to give you guys an idea. In the back of the office, if you download the app to school, hopefully, I'm trying to do the school platform. So I basically am experimenting with this for community. But you see right here, Coach Chris, that's what it looks like. So over here, the Lean Habits Lab, I sent an invite, and in the chat, I'm just going to show you. When I come in here and click on it, it takes me straight there. So I don't really know. Hopefully it'll take you guys there, essentially. So, yeah. So we'll put that there. I'll be looking to see, because guys, I just started that community with this channel, and I'm like you guys, if you ever wanted to really find someone who's like, man, I want a coach I can trust, who's not going to try to upsell me, I'm going to be putting out a lot of valuable content at no cost to you. Now, will I make nutrition courses and all stuff in there? Yeah, they'll be available to sell, and you can purchase them or donate, sure, but you're not required to do so. Keep in mind, the value will be limited, but there will still be golden nuggets of information I'll share with you. I hope that makes sense. There's the coffee, and all right. Get my peanut butter, not my peanut butter, my frozen banana, blueberries, raspberry smoothie. By the way, St. John, for you guys that are in there, did you have any luck opening it up by any chance? Also, guys, shout out to all you guys who actually come back to the chats and actually help me with this. Because, you know, I really appreciate it because you guys are so nice. Now, I currently have one member in my Lean Body Habits, and that's me. So, as soon as you actually do, it's not going to cost anything to you to join the community, right? I want to try to experiment with this because a lot of people, I've got a classroom, I've got maps, you can do it from all over the world. That's what I'm saying. This Lean Body Habits community is going to be really cool. It's basically everything that you would need in order to, you know, get in the leanest and best shape of your life. Guys, I'm not saying I'm the biggest, strongest, shredded dude, but I have lost close to 100 pounds. And I learned a lot, and I'm natural. A lot of the influencers that you're watching on TV, they're taking TRT and they're using peptides. I don't use that stuff. Do not have faults. So that's really, are you serious? Huh? I wonder why my link's not working. So, push this in. You know how, hey, St. John, do you know how to put like a forward slash? That's the forward slash. So if you go school.com, it should be lean-habits-labs-8445. I have the hobby version where I'm only spending a little bit per month. It cost me money to host that. So I am doing the bare basic hosting, and then once I get some revenue coming in from that, like in the future, I'm gonna update and do some stuff. But this is an experiment. But I promise you this, you get into that chat and you start talking and engaging, I will be in there and I will be walking you through every step. You can take pictures, you can say, should I eat this or that? Other people will be able to engage. This can be from all over the world. It's just in its bare bones state. You go there and help me start this, it'll be great. Yeah. All right, so I could pay an extra couple $100 a month or $100 a month, and I could get some other stuff with it, but I'm not going to pay money until I get a proof of concept. That's kind of how I am. Alrighty. But yeah, and by the way, shout out to St. John. If you actually come in here, and since you're helping me with this, I really appreciate you. It'll be CJ. Go live. I can go live on the school too. And I can actually push a button and you'll get a notification, and I can tell you ahead of time when I'm going to go live. But again, I would prefer to use the school platform, and I'll be filming videos through YouTube or Vimeo, but the school platform just gives me so much more ability with you guys. members. So I'm gonna go invite. Also, keep in mind too, I could send you, actually here's this. If you have an email address, this is silly. I don't know if it's that, but if you give me an email address, this method grants instant access without purchasing or requesting membership. So apparently there's a way for me to send an email, and if you wanted to, I could send it. I'm on my computer. I'll show you what it says. Ow! I just smashed my big toe. Ow! Just smashed my big toe. Make sure I didn't. Okay, it's still attached. It's good. Anyways, I'm not trying, guys. I'm not a scam or anything. Look, I'm literally in Lean Hobbit Slap. Here's the copy and paste link I did. Okay, cool. It says I can invite someone. So if you give me your email address, I could send it and see if that works. I'm concerned though why the link's not working, because the link should be working. Either A, you guys are bullcrapping with me, which I don't think you are, or B, there's something in the back office that's not working. I'm not entirely sure which one it is. Don't know. All right, anyways. Miss Danny J. Better Health Journey. What kind of journey are you on with a name like that? With a name like that. I like that name. Health Journey. I'm digging that. I went through a little bit of a health journey. St. John. That's so crazy. So you got into the school. By the way, that school community area, there's a lot of good stuff in there. There's not just like me, but I wanted to do that. And if you guys decide you want to build a community kind of like I'm doing with something, we can leverage each other. So let's say you wanted to build a community on building bricks or taking engines off of trucks or sports. We can share in that community, and it's good for everybody, just for what it's worth. What is this? So let's exit out, open back up. So we're going to go to school, highest engagement platform. Dennis Means invite you? What you talking about? I don't even know who Dennis Means is. And now we're going to go ISSA, lean body habits. Huh. Yo, what's up, guys? I was trying to talk with a few of the viewers in here who were on a health and wellness journey, and I was trying to get them invites into the community I'm building for it. Set up your group. What's up, guys? Yeah, once you go into the school, like I'm going to go in here on the school platform. You should be able to do, I'm pretty sure. Let me log out and then see if I just search. Log into school. Okay. Log in. And we're here. Community. So now we're going to go out and then go into, so we have school. Let's do lean body lab. Let's see. That's schoolers. Let's reactivate. We don't need that. So we go in here. Discover communities. Okay. Let's go. Lean body habits. All one word. Okay. Maybe it will be lean habits lab. I'm trying to find it in the Discovery channel over here. Okay, cool. What type of issues? What type of issues? It's like atherosclerosis, inflammation, what? Don't just lose weight though, remember, body fat. As you're losing weight, don't just pay attention to the scale. This is something I teach in my community. Remember that. It's not just about losing weight. It's about keeping a decent body composition. You don't want to be losing weight too fast and losing muscle tissue, because that in its own right will have negative health consequences. Just keep that in mind, okay? But yeah, okay. I can feel that. I can feel that. So, let's see. Profile. Here, try this. Let me try this now. I wonder. What on earth? Now this has kind of got me in a, if I, for whatever reason, contributions? Who gave me a contribution? Huh? 2 following, 0 followers so far. I just started this and I train people in person, but I really see the value in the online markets here. I've been losing inches also. No, very good. Inches is good, but just because you're losing inches doesn't mean you're not losing muscle. So yeah, you want to be losing inches, but again, you want to make sure it's coming from fat and not from muscle. Just keep that in mind. Nearly 20 years of experience training people, 99% of people have no idea what they're doing. And just because you're losing weight doesn't mean it's an effective program. Okay. An effective program means you're getting stronger. Maybe you're losing weight if that's the goal, but it's body composition. Okay, that's great. Again, just because you're working out 6 days a week and you're going to Planet Fitness and doing water aerobics, that's great. That still does not mean that your program is effective. It's not, oh, I do this, I do that. Just keep this in mind. If it's not broke, don't fix it. But most people I train, most of them, they begin losing weight, but they're losing a lot of muscle. So make sure the training and the nutrition are on par with your activity. Just for what it's worth. Take it from a professional coach who's trained close to 700 people in his life. For what it's worth. Every ounce of muscle that you lose during a fat loss phase is going to affect your metabolism. So don't just do it. But yes, water aerobics is great. Going to the gym, staying fit, staying moving, that's all good. But don't try to train like a horse and eat like a bird. Don't try to look at the scale every day, right? Focus on your body mass index, right? Get taped, get measures, look at the mirror, and you'll see body fat coming off. But it's actually really easy to starve, move a lot, and lose weight. It's very easy to do. What's hard to do is maintain muscle, let your body rest, and make a lifestyle to where your body continues to get leaner and healthier, eat the right food, and fit that into a lifestyle, right? That's the trick. But in your journey, whatever you do, find your goal, work towards it, but also educate yourself for the sake of efficiency. Make sense? I find a lot of times people would do better. There's two types of people. I eat fish, nuts. That's good. Those are great foods, but just because you eat good foods doesn't mean you're in a calorie deficit. Those are great food choices. I love it. Whole foods, pescatarian. Yeah, I understand pescatarian means fish. You could be octo, lacto, pescatarian, all this stuff. I get it. But just because you just eat fruits, nuts, and veggies and beans, again, it's calories in versus calories out. You can eat a bunch of healthy food and get fat, and not you. When I say you, don't think I'm talking about you as an individual. I'm thinking about talking to people as a whole. An individual can eat too much healthy food, or an individual can eat a little bit of unhealthy food. Each one is calories in versus calories out. Measuring the energy that you put in based on what your body is doing is the equation. It's not just eat healthy and move. That's the start of it in your journey, but it's so much deeper than that, is what I'm getting at, Danny. And what I mean is the more knowledge that you learn about food and in rest, and a lot of times if you're working out 6 or 7 days a week and you're, are you doing anaerobic training? Are you doing aerobic capacity, metabolic conditioning? Are you doing hypertrophy training? Are you gauging your sets and reps and volume? Are you equating your nutrition for that? Like, these variables, the deeper you go in your fitness journey, are going to become more and more important. When you first start, or no matter what you do, take it someone who's lost 100 pounds nearly, right? And I'm almost 40, and I'm at 16% body fat, working my way to 10. I'm telling you, this is where it's at. Yeah, no, and you're doing probably the right things. The water is great, but don't think, oh, I'm going to the gym every day and I'm eating healthy, that's going to necessarily work. More than likely, you're doing better steps, but continue to seek knowledge from people in this industry with degrees and certificates who study this for a living and learn these hacks, because with a little bit of knowledge and training, it is crazy how the body can adapt. Like from sleep. I know some people who I've trained that the first thing I did when I trained them was I had to pull them back from training. So they were so overtrained. I let them start taking 2 extra rest days a week. Boom, they got bigger. I've known some people who just lift heavy and they want to get leaner and don't understand about aerobic conditioning, right? They don't understand zone 2 cardio. Like, I hope you understand the difference when you're doing your aerobics between zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, and zone 5 cardio. And people that have the weakest hearts are people that stay in zone 4 and zone 5 cardio. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Keep seeking knowledge, exactly. That's all I'm saying. Because the further you go in this health and wellness journey, the more important those knowledge pyramids are going to act up. Each one of those little pieces of knowledge are going to stack up on top of each other, and then you'll have a lifelong pursuit of health and wellness. You'll be able to, you can still eat, like when you're out with family and they want to eat a cheat meal or something, you can still enjoy that with them, like the 80-20 rule. Health and wellness is a lifestyle that we can build into our everyday habits, from what we drink, what we eat, and it doesn't have to be like such a prison like everybody thinks. It's insane like what people do, you know. It blows my mind. But so I'm going over here. I've got my community, right? This is crazy. I am literally looking in here. I'm in about. All right, let's see. Members. Okay. Invite. Let me see if I just do this. Hey, I got a question. Let me try this. What if I put this link in here just like this without the about? Can you click on that and see if that works? You said I sent you my email address? How did you send me your email address? Did you put it in here? Hey, so if you click on that, I took the tab and I just put the thing in there. Oh, did you? Did you put the email? I don't see it. Oh, let me go back in here. Again, I just started this community as a tester and it has a lot of potential. So that's why I'm kind of pushing it on you guys, because I'm not really pushing it, but it's like, good. When people come in here for a health and wellness journey, this is a spot that's going to get you results. I'm going to be putting articles, linking stuff. I'm just trying to test and see a few. So when you go in there, quick live, you said you put it in the live? Something doesn't make sense. What about this? Hey, click on that. If you click on that, that should go to my Facebook, right? Click on that. Well, I don't see the email. I don't know if when you put an email, if it allows me to live. But no, I'll send you a link, because if I send you the email, it allows you to go in there. So that link goes to my Facebook. Try this. Actually, I'll tell you what, Jody. Danny, Miss Danny, do me a favor, please. And then I'll give you a legit. You do this, I'll give you a legit little 5-10 minutes here of real answers. Click on that and go to my Facebook. When you go to my Facebook, you'll see my logo up there, Lean Body Habits. You'll see my story. I have a little bicep pose over there. When you go there and you click on that link, it'll then, I just posted a school form. So if in that post, you'll see that's the Lean Body Habits. When you click on that, it's going to take you into the school. And literally, I'm looking at it. So that should work. Now, an email address, according to this, when it says I invite people, it says with an email address that invite. Maybe I have to do it here. Lean Habits Lab. Everything seems to be working. All right. It is working. The link is working. I'm literally looking at it. What I think is people come in here and I think they mess with me, because I'm literally clicking on it and it's working. So I'm like, what is wrong on the other side? So yeah, I'm literally clicking and it's literally working. Right. So, okay, well. No, it's not that it's not working for you. What country are you in? Are you in the United States? It works in every platform. So, something's wrong. The other guy mentioned it and then he left. And then he didn't come back, St. James. So I don't have any details. Something isn't going on right. Something doesn't make sense. And what I think it's, you're in the United States, right? Okay, well, I appreciate that. Something doesn't make sense. It's a, but the thing is, you said you typed the email in. When you typed, I didn't see an email. Like, if you legit want to do this, this says like, this says I can send an invite, right? And it says that I can grant access with an email. So, I mean, if you want, I can send it to you right here. Oh, that's fair. Well, you never know. Listen, you never know with people online. You never know with people online. I get sometimes because my channel's not private, I get some weird people coming to my chat sometimes. I love them all to death. But here's the thing. It's only you and me in the chat. If you actually type, I don't know if it'll let you see. I don't see anything. Well, then there must be some type of privacy thing because there's got to be some type of privacy thing because whenever you type the email, it doesn't populate in the chat. But that's not so crazy because that's like a spam control. So sometimes personal information like that doesn't really work in the chat. Well, you don't have Facebook, you don't have Instagram, you have no way to message. And for some reason, when you click on the link that I literally click on and work, it doesn't go there. So I'm about out of ideas. That's me. Log out. Log in. Yeah, I think that's there's some type of security. It's got to be a security protocol. Lean body habits. Okay, I'm going to try one last thing. This is it. This is the last thing. This is the only one I haven't tried. Is this. That's it. That's the customized link, and I don't even think is a hyperlink. That's the only one I haven't tried, and it's not even a hyperlink. So, yeah. So that is not. Did you actually try to go into the school platform or like try to download the app or anything by any chance? Because if you download the app and go in, maybe you can find it better that way. if you actually want to be part of this and learn. And if not, it is what it is. And how come when I search in communities, 1,000 results comes up? No, SKOOL. It's SK. It's SKOOL, dear. So that's what it's called, but I'll tell you right here. Let me, let me ask you this. I'll do this. Let me copy this. School platform, schoolers. Here. This is the link for this one. That is the link. It's a sign up link. But I think if you click on that, what it does is click on that for a second and see if when you do that, see if it puts you to the top of the page. You click on that. I know it says sign up, but there's nothing to pay for. All it is showing you like the school communities and stuff, and that's the platform. And then if you click, that's like, if you actually wanted to build a community, you can do that. You don't have to pay for one though. So I'm just trying to see if I go back. I don't want to do that one. Can I do that same idea? If I do the schoolers and copy account, chat. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Well, do me a favor. Once you download the school app, after you download it, there's a lot of communities in there. It's not just me. There's a lot of people who are doing a lot of communities and stuff in there and a lot of stuff to learn. Here's the thing. Once you download the app, my Lean Body Habits profile is in here, right? It's here, settings. So now that you have the app, if you click on this, let me ask you, once you have that done, once you have the app and you click on that link, I wonder then, since you have the app, if it'll take you there. That's about the only thing I can think of. Nothing else makes sense, dear. And I've spent a lot of time on this. I've spent like 2 hours on this, and it's to be fair, I've spent 2 hours doing this, and I really wanted to do a lot of other stuff with my day, so I'm about to leave. But since you're on a health and wellness journey, you can see I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't care. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. It's just, it doesn't make sense why what you're saying on the other end, it doesn't make sense. I'm not saying what you're saying isn't true, but it doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. Either, that should work though. So if I go into my phone and I click the school Lean Body Habits and I go to open, see, you click on that link, it goes straight to there. So, you see how it says CJ Whitehair? Cuts off my name. You see how it goes there and says he invited you? That's literally what the background looks like. So, perhaps you have to download the app. But yeah, so. Map. And yeah, what I'm showing you here too is, cut this off. You can see, so just in the background, so you can see my community is right here. It's about, this is the front page. So the link I put in is right there. And yeah. So, and as you can see, nobody through the stream has actually joined. Costs nothing to you. And this is where I will be teaching people everything you need to know of 20 years experience, drug-free. So I'm gonna have classroom, I have a calendar, I'm gonna have Q&As, all sorts of stuff. And you'll be able to connect with people all over the world who wanna join your fitness journey. So essentially, that is what this is. So, and you're very welcome. It's just kind of frustrating on my end because I don't understand, right? I'm trying to figure out what the issue is of why someone can't click and go there. And maybe you do have to like sign up for it. Now the email was a potential, but when you typed your email, I don't think the chat allows emails to come through, but that is a safety protocol on YouTube. That is a safety protocol on YouTube, so. Do. Okay, so let's go. Let's go for all right, what we got? Oh, for sure. Okay, trust me, I say lady, trust me, ma'am. Trust me. I know there is a generational gap in technology, but this is what you need to kind of just understand. The school community is a platform that gives me control to put courses, personalized plans. I can go live, and I have just recently launched it, okay? There's also other schools in there. Technically, you could go in there and say, screw Chris, I'm gonna go look at someone else who's already established. But working with me, this is what I offer. Yeah. Keep in mind too, that if you look in the post of this channel, Miss Danny, you know on my channel, there's a spot where it has shorts, lives, videos. On the far end, it says post. Right? On that post, I put a link to the school community as well. So, yeah. So when I go to my channel here and I go to post, right? I'm going to go here. Copy. Boom, post, boom. If you go into the back, you will see this, okay? On my back, it says right here, that is the school community link I just posted 0 seconds ago. I do have one separate for piano healing. This is YouTube, but you see where that says school? That link is the school platform. So that is there. And I have some other pictures and posts in there. What else? Lean body habits, Venmo, right through here. We need to go back through here, and I need to edit this while I'm in here. Might as well do it while we're here. Might as well do it. Edit, 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 edit. Customize channel. All right. Handle, add pronoun, add URL, add link, link. Ooh. Okay, add link. Cool. And also at the top of the profile, where's the save? It should save, right? Upload, upload image, lean body habits, open, done. Okay, boom. Change in the video, custom time, entire video, publish. Boom, boom. What's the difference here? One second. Okay. Anyways, what we got? Yay. Oh, cool. So the link is working now? This is feedback for me because I am the IT team, the CEO, the creator, the marketer, and yeah, I'm playing like 7 roles right now, so I apologize if I'm a little slow. Did it only work once you downloaded the app? I'm trying to, I can say this, if you're going through this much time with this, I don't think you're messing with me. I'll give you that. And the fact that you and your daughter are there, keep in mind, my mom, I helped her lose a lot of weight. So when my mom gets back from vacation, I'm going to put her in the community. So I'm going to be connecting people in this free community with people who are on the same page. That's kind of what I'm working on putting together. And once that gets established, there will be a VIP in order to continue, but we're just in the early stages. Just for what it's worth. Okay. All right. Upload watermark. I need to put my watermark in here, and I need to push done. And then I need to add a link to my, what's a good name? Community? Our community, Control V, publish. Okay, cool. That should work. Sweet! Really? That's cool. That's what's up. Okay, that is progress. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, basically it should be on the About page, and all it's going to say is it kind of shows you about the community. And yeah, you should be able to become a member of that. And then, you know, there's no cost to you. Sweet. Like I said, there's no cost. Now, in addition to my community there, you're going to get access to a lot of other stuff. So there's a lot of stuff on there. Some of them are free, some of them are paid, whatnot. But the fact that you've decided to go on there with me, this is what I offer. Make a post, take a picture of yourself, do a write-up, any questions you have. I've got a phone where I can put information out. And I have this idea to build a fitness app, you know, and train people through it. And I don't mind doing that. But instead of actually training people, I'd like to do the health and wellness community to discuss things and actually go over ideas. But if you are actually looking for a virtual trainer in the future, I'm probably going to have a app that tracks people's workouts. I can customize them, make their food, track their water, and then I can engage and do all that. I may do that because I am a trainer in person, but I'm trying to shift my clientele from in person to more online, because I can reach so many more people worldwide from this aspect than I can in person. I still like training people in person, but the people I train in person now, they're my premium clients. They pay me a premium for my time. So I put the extra time into this. So that's cool. Yeah, like I said, the first post, you know, it says, tell us about your interest or mention a favorite. Sweet, that's cool. Well, you know, it's actually pretty cool because not only are you on a health and wellness journey, not only am I a coach for nearly 20 years with a military background, I did work under a physical therapist in a little bit. So I'm not just a person who went online and got a certificate from a cereal box, right? Your channel is loading. Cool, there we go. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's cool. I actually think that you and I might be bonded then, because you will actually be Miss Danny J Better Health Journey. You'll be the first person for me to test with this community and go all out. Type, put stuff, post. That is a community, and I want you to put as much engagement in that as possible. The more you engage with that is where it's at. And I am working on recertifying for my masters and my certificates and stuff, so I'll have all my credentials and everything up there. And I'll show this with you, Miss Danny. Hey, Miss Danny. I'll show you this. So this is my little office over here, right? Don't laugh. But I am a Navy veteran and an ACFL. You see right here? So I have a lot of certificates when I train people in the Navy, right? So I have a lot of training certificates and all sorts of stuff from the United States Navy and stuff. And that's a big bag of money from around the world. But yeah, this is what I did in the Navy. So yeah, so what I'm getting at is you actually starting off as my first person to join that community. You basically are assisting me in my dream, and I hope to assist you in your dream. And I have half a brain, and you have half a brain. So maybe if we put those together, we can have a full brain and make this work. Right? Yeah, it would be really cool. Before we get off the chat, you have no idea how happy it's going to make me to just look at my computer and see, hey, there's another member in there. It's no cost. I tell people it's no cost. Eventually, there's going to be a cost to have like premium stuff, right? But in the beginning, this is a proof of concept. If the school, for whatever reason, fails, I hope it doesn't. But if that happened, then I'm just going to get an app that has a community built into one. But I think cost effectively, for like X amount, I can leverage the school up until I get a certain amount. Courses, Zooms, there's a lot of good stuff. So, that'll be cool. Premium mushroom coffee. Not bad. Oh, there's UPS. Keep in mind, I'm going to be putting recipes, smoothie recipes, reasons why, articles, AI integration, latest information. I'm going to be putting a lot of information out, and you will not bug me posting on there. Post everything that you can. Like, everything that you can, post. So right now, did you actually become a member then? Because I'm in the back office and I'm refreshing it. I do not see right now. It says I still only have one member. So hopefully, give these a chance. PC, jobs here, roles. My old fitness community wants me to come back and work for them. Oh, Juan Kingo, what's up, Kingo? Welcome back. I didn't see Juan Kingo was back. Hey, what's up, brother? How are you? Okay, cool. No rush. While you're doing that, just let me know if you run any questions. And again, anyone who's in the chat, I'm not trying to spam or anything. Miss Jody here is on a health and wellness journey, so I'm simply getting her into the community that I just started. That's going to basically give me all the power to take the knowledge of 20 years and ACFL, 687 people, 98% success rate. I love training people. Health and wellness saved my life as long as music. Between health and music, I created Lean Body Habits concept. The concept was learning how to eat to lose body fat, train to make your body stronger and stronger or faster, whatever you want. But not only that, but there was another part, habits, Lean Body Habits. You're very welcome. The Lean Body Habits, what I like to tell people is, find habits that aren't just into the gym, because you don't want to train all day. You want to stay physically active, but music is one of the habits I try to teach everybody, because if you understand music, if you understand tempo, music helps you in business, it helps you in life. Quantum physics shows that everything is frequency. So if you sit on a computer and you go, Founding Father, 1776. Welcome back to the channel. You're probably like, what happened? Listen, don't be mad. We changed the name of this channel for legal purposes with YouTube. Okay. Don't be mad at me. I know you're a big fan. Nothing has changed except we're shifting to lean body habits. We're still going to be talking about mindset training and all of that stuff, all the good stuff. I do have a school community that I've built. Miss Jody is actually going to be a member of that, which is awesome. And I'm still going to go live and talk about that. Founding Father 1776 with YouTube and some other things. This is the best shift in order for me not to lose my channel in 11 years of work, because I am not someone who is ever an instant success on YouTube. I've been making content off and on as side projects for 11 years. And until I went live, nobody really came in too much. So I almost gave up on my channel before I started going live earlier this year, and then I got a few thousand subs. So basically, if I would have done that 10 years ago, I would have saved myself like 8 years of time. But I never said I was the sharpest cookie in the shed. I know what I know, but things outside of what I know, there's lots I don't know. The worst thing that you know is what you know for sure. Sometimes you know something is so sure that it can't be true, but then it ends up being true. You know what I mean? Welcome to the channel, guys. Your favorite coach and entrepreneur, Coach Chris. Now, besides, guys, dang, I cannot believe Miss Jody did that. So you can still do following founding fathers. You could put following lean body habits. But come join my community at the school if you want to actually learn some of the secrets to help me lose 100 pounds and train. But if not, I'm still going to be doing music therapy and stuff on the channel, because for some reason, a lot of you guys like my music. Right? Remember, guys, I just had a birthday too. I turned almost 40, guys. Do y'all like that angle? Angle 1 or angle 2? Angle 1 and angle 2. By the way, Miss Jody, if you're in there, the Instagram, Facebook, all those links, any other way you want to stay connected other than school, it's all pretty much linked to lean body habits. Now, I know you said you didn't have that. Direct communication with me, the community is going to be the best place. That's where all my efforts are slowly going to be shifting. The more people that get serious and actually want that one-on-one focus for that subject, that's the lean body habits. Those who love my piano, YouTube. Oh, look at this baby. What is it, possum? What is it, possum? What is it, possum? What is it, possum? What is it? What is it, possum? Possum is a really old cat. Possum is like, I think Possum's 18 years old. Possum's 18 years old. Yeah, she's 18 years old. She gets a hug. I give her a hug every day. I think me giving the cat a hug every day. The cat's been on the planet longer than you. Yeah. I think if you give an animal a hug, they live longer. Because when you give an animal a hug, your heart is like your heart's like, and the frequency that it gives off, it can connect with other hearts of other things. It is the most interesting thing in energy, and you can feel energy transfer. I don't know if I'm articulating that correctly. Remember, I'm just a please lean. Please lean? Huh? You said please lean like this? What does please lean mean? Why do you say please lean? You know, there's a lot of people who can get lean and lose weight, but how many of them can get lean, lose weight, lose 100 pounds, and then play keys and not spend all day in the gym? This is a happy song for Miss Jody because she's decided that she's going on a journey in health and wellness with her daughter, and she's going to be joining the community that I started. So that's awesome. It doesn't really cost any money at the beginning. It's just to share information and knowledge, which is great. Just so you guys know, I appreciate every one of y'all that come into the channel. Just so you know. All right, so now this is best for me because I can play and talk to you guys at the same time. So you guys let me know if this is a good angle. Yeah, guys, for fasting is great to stay lean. Fasting is a great tool for a lot of reasons. But if you are bodybuilding, which I'm not a bodybuilder, I did think about doing it back in the day, but I don't like getting that big. When I start getting over 240, 250 pounds, I don't feel good. I feel good between 220 and 230, right? I try to stay around 230 at 6'3". 230, 6'3", that lets me able to run, climb, have some good strength, and have good endurance. So fasting allows you to stay leaner as long as you eat around your activity. So there's two thoughts. You can either eat less and fast, or you can eat more small amounts and wrap up the metabolism. I think for growth, small snacks are better for growth, but to stay leaner, eating less makes you stay leaner. And depending on what you eat and when you spike your insulin, what does it say? Read my message. It says, please lean. What do you mean, Juan, by please lean? What does that mean? It says, please lean. Did you read a message before then? What did you put? So I was working on this one, which is Canon and D. I'm trying to do the I do better. burns calories, helps you recover from workouts. Piano is part of my recovery from my workout. I can kind of talk and play at the same time. Again, a lot of people think I'm good at piano. I think I'm I think I'm overrated as a piano player, but I'm glad that you guys enjoy it. Let's see. C, A flat, F. C, A flat, F. That's just an F, C, A flat, and F. That's just an F, isn't that just an F minor chord? I think it's just a F minor chord, brother. Playing with it. F, A flat, C. Oh no, I like this one. Or something like John Legend. Where's my like, comment, and share sign? I think the cat ate it, dude. I think the cat, like, tore it up. I don't know where my like, should I get my like, comment, and share sign? Guys, I can't just come on Lean Body Habits and play piano all day. It doesn't make any sense to the algorithm. Miss Jody, are you still there? Is Miss Jody still there? She was here. I wonder if she did, yeah, Miss Jody was over here. I'm still listening to you, Miss Jody. I was seeing if in the back office I was looking at the members. I still don't see anyone in there. Let's see. Let's go to profile. Okay, well, no big deal. The only thing is, guys, as much as I would love to focus on the piano, I don't think I'm a good enough piano player to build a following on piano. I know more about health and wellness, but I've always told you guys, if there was ever enough people that believed in my music, I would take it seriously. I just don't have the time for it. Other things I'm making time for. You know, funny enough, I lost weight so I would have more energy to play piano. And because the 18, 19-hour days stack up on top of each other, guys. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, very good. Let's see. Had to spend a penny. Okay. Well, fun little thing here. I'm about to have to get ready to go to the gym and do some other stuff. I was waiting for Miss Jody to verify if she could. Miss Jody, if you want to verify and make sure that in that community, just make sure it says you're a member. And then from that point on, you type in there, I'm going to see that, and I'm going to give you all the information that you're requesting when it comes to staying lean. Just put a post in there, introduce yourself, and yeah. So I have one member, that is myself. So Miss Jody was doing that. So hopefully she is still here. Miss Jody, I think, was it Jody? Was it Jody? No, I keep saying Miss Jody. Miss Danny J. Better. Danny, I don't know why I keep calling you Jody. I keep calling you Jody. I'm sorry, Danny. I apologize. There's lots of people that come on the streams and sometimes the names gets confused. I apologize. Please do not take offense of it. Please do not. So, here's a little thing. So. Let's do it in the key of B flat. Let's see. Play AO. I don't even, look, I think you actually play piano, and I'm someone who's an enthusiast. Listen, I can't be understanding what this AO is, but you got a smile out of it. What I'm doing is the major first, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 1, 3. It goes 1, 3, 5. So 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5, 1. So in the left hand, 1, 3, 5, 1. So on the fingers, it's 5, 3, 5, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1. So it's the major first, the major second, the minor second. So C, C, E, G on the left hand, C, E, G, C, E. So 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3. Same thing in a T, 1, 3, 5, 5, 1, 3. In the key of D. B flat. I messed up in B flat. Which is kind of cool because when you think about it, in the key of B flat, it's kind of interesting, C and B flat. So many patterns in music. Shout out to anyone who likes patterns in music. Is it just me? Is it just me that likes patterns? Okay, I guess we're doing, do me a favor, Jay Wong. Jay Wong, I'm waiting for Miss Jody. Miss Jody, why do I keep calling you Jody? Danny's health journey. Danny, your health journey, your nickname is going to be, it's got to be Danny's health journey. It's Danny, D-A-N-I, D-A-N-I, D-A-N-I. Miss Danny. Your nickname's going to have to be Jody. For some reason, I kept calling Danny, Miss Danny, Jody, for some reason. I guess because I'm, I don't know. But yeah, okay. Good luck. I hope to see you in there, Miss Danny. I do not see you there, but play this progression. Play this progression. F sharp minor. So you want to change it and make it feel sad? technically, this is what I know about theory. If I take the F sharp, whichever, let's see, F sharp minor. I have a little wheel here. I don't know which key that is. Are you going to let me know what key that is? F sharp minor could be a 2, and then A major, which is a 5. So you're doing a 2, 5, and then C sharp. So you're doing a 2, 5, 6. So you're in the key of E. So you're in the key of E. Because in the key of E, the second degree could be an F sharp, which is a minor. The A major is a 5 or 4. All right, 1, 2. Okay, so you're doing 2, 4, 6. So you're doing a 2, 4, 6. No, Joanna, you know I'm a piano enthusiast at Lean Body Habits, but for you guys, I made a separate channel just for Piano One called Piano Healing Hub. That's just going to be music when I do my little stuff. But you keep coming here and teach me these little things. I love it. I like it when people come and engage with me. It's Lean Body Habits, guys. We talk about a lot of stuff for health and wellness, but all I do is come in here to try to get people to go to the real community. I don't own this community. YouTube does. YouTube could shut it down at any time. So, you know, when it came to founding fathers, people were coming here and saying a bunch of things, and with Charlie Kirk's death and everything, I really don't want my work on my channel to be influenced by that. I have my own strong personal beliefs, but I have to separate that from business in order to grow, essentially. Frozen banana, blueberry, raspberry, coconut milk. Well, just so you know, this is not a grand. This is actually a keyboard, brother. See, there's the speakers. It's powered. I got this liquidated for $400. You're very sad? Well, I'll get you a melodica. You can do it. You play, though. Don't you play piano? Don't you play Piano One? I think you actually play, right? Anyways, so this music will make you feel better if I play. Forgive me, guys. Because I am into health and wellness, I try to always show you guys I'm training, trying to look good. But at the heart, I am a nerd and an artistic, eccentric, eclectic. So that's just kind of how I am. I gotta stretch my shoulders. You're very sad. Okay. It's not good to be sad, so let's do F sharp. I'm just gonna freestyle with what you gave me. Said F sharp. Cool. All right, guys. And on that note, cheers. Peace.